Hello everyone. My name is Linda Gunnar. I am the CEO and founder of Linda's Perfection Creations. Linda's Perfection Creations is an event planning and wedding decor company. We cater to small and large events in and around the Philadelphia area. So we do full service, partial, month of coronations, we do custom events, we do destinations wedding. We do planning and decor aspects. So if you want decor aspect, we do that. If you want planning, we do that. Or if you're just looking for a bridal bouquet or centerpieces, anything to fit your wedding needs, we cater to as well. And it's not only weddings. We do birthday, milestone, corporate event. We do it. So pretty much anything that need planning and decor, we handle all. I am a master certified planner and I'm a certified florist. I have many years of planning in the industry. I also have a business background. So I am a well-rounded event planner. For my trade, I should say for my industry, I should say, um, you don't need a certificate. You don't need a certification in things. But I believe that anything you do, you have to push yourself to do the best that you can. And being who I am, the kind of person that I am, I always choose for the start. I do it for my personal needs, not so much about everybody else, but it's so much of what it is. So today I'm just going to talk to you about a few things. And this is um, pretty much encourage people because sometimes in life things gonna happen and you have to be prepared for all situation at all. And I strongly believe that no matter what, you can let certain obstacles or certain things stop you from being who you are. Um, and a lot of, and I see it, a lot of planners and a lot of things cause people sometimes most event planners don't work with each other. Most people don't want to do certain things together because sometimes what happened in the sense is that sometimes people do things in business. Why it's not everybody's honest. Not everybody have the knowledge, the capacity to work with, or sometimes even with clients as well. Sometimes clients, when they want something, you see, for me, okay. Let me just use this example. I am the kind of person with my business aspect as well. Um, at one point, at the beginning stage of my business, I was eager for clients. I would take just about anything. But over the years, I learned that's not every client is the best client. Not everybody work with is the best person. So it doesn't mean that they are bad. It just means they may not be that client for you. They may not be that fit for you. And you have to pay attention to the signs. You have to see that sometimes the signs is right in your face. There's certain things that's and the same thing. And I'm saying it not only business, but even as a customer itself, your client itself. Not every vendor is the right person for you. You will see those signs and you see those things. Stay true to who you are. I don't care how much, and I said it all the time, I don't care how much money you have to offer. If what you want, if a level of service that you want, if I feel, I don't care if you pay me millions and millions of dollars. If our personality don't match, if I start to see those red signs, I am not gonna take that because sometimes, not all as the saying go, not all money are good money. There's certain people that you will work with that would be a downfall to your business, that may be a downfall to your event. That you cannot please everybody, you cannot make everybody happy. No matter what you do, some people will still find faults. But as long as you are true to yourself and doing what it is that you feel is right, there are many times that client will call me and ask for service. Sometimes it just don't fit. Like for example, sometimes I might be done for the season. I have my end time when I'm done for the season. If I'm checking up for that season and trying to prepare for certain clients, I don't care how much money you offer. I'm not gonna do it because the reason why, if my staff are not properly prepared, if my staff, I'm not gonna let up this money right here, they show you my face, interrupt more money that I'm gonna get. Even though your money you're giving me right now may be great, and it may be more, but at the same time, it's that when I'm done for the season, I'm done for the season. And I have client, and I usually let client. I had a client the other day that wanted certain things done, And I advise them that I'm going to be done for the season pretty soon, because the years come to end. What it is that when the years start to be over, um, the setting cut-off date that I stop taking events. Reason being for me to prepare for the next and to kind of relax and refresh, because what happened is that the end of wedding season is actually the busiest. So what like that is overwhelming, it's a lot, and I don't want to burn myself up or try to be too greedy. There's a certain amount of events that would take a year, there's a certain amount of things that would do a year, so I don't burn myself and say crash and don't be able to be able. So I would rather take something for the future season than to keep piling on, because if it keep piling on, my staff need break too. Everybody need break. Everybody need time to relax and do things, to say, you know what, it's good. Let me just relax and not do all of that. Yes, money is good. I love the work, but I structure. So back to what I was saying is that if I am very open and very honest about certain things, I tell everybody what it is. If I am done for the season, I'm done. If you, let's say, if you contact me today, and I say, hey, my season's about to be over, because what it based on how the year works and how much clients I get in the same. So I typically try to plan a certain amount of events. I'm not going to say it, but I typically try to plan a certain amount of events this year. So it all depends. If I reach that max number, I don't care if it's in July or if it's in May, it's in April. If I reach that max number event that I try to plan that year, I'm not going to take on anything else. I'm going to be done for that season. Reason being is that it might be too much, it may be too hectic, it may be too chaotic, and I need to kind of woosah and get everything done for the future. Because look at it, so it's like working. If you work, or you're constantly going to burn yourself out. So my advice to you today in this video is that I need you to take a step back. Don't be eager to work with anybody. Don't be eager to take on just anything. And as I said, research your vendors. Make sure they are a best fit. And you also have to be trusting, but not just trusting that you are naive. Work with people and find out if they are you guys. Because the thing about it, if you're playing the event, you and that person have to click. It has, like they say, it got to be that zinc. It has to be that. There got to be some kind of connection in there. There are some clients who are just difficult to work with, no matter what you do. And when I start to see that difficult client to work with, that's when my Zillow clause comes in. And that's a clause where I'll say, hey, sorry, I can no longer help you. You can take your money and go. I would rather have it, because those are the clients that you will see the difficulties ahead of time. And if you don't control it at the end of the day, it would be a big trauma for you. And the same thing with events. If you are planning events and you're working with a planner, they're not communicating with you. They're not getting information to you on time. They're not doing what they said it's going to do. They tell you one thing, you have to keep following and running after them and do stuff over and over without any inspiration. Now, granted, there are times that people are busy. Like, I have my time frame of return sprint. I tell every client I return your call or phone mail text within 24 to 48 hours. If it's a busy wedding season, it might be 72 hours. But when you respond to me, I will let you know that, hey, I'll either get back to you or through some communication, I'll let you know. So there's a difference. But if you have people who just vanish and you cannot see them or know anything, and from the beginning stage of your planning stage, or they don't have enough information, run. Those are not the only plan. I don't care if it's a cousin, sister, nephew, auntie, uncle, whoever it is. If they are not doing things for you, make sure you do good. And also, one of the most important thing, do not let people force their opinion on you. And that's the next thing I'm going to talk about in the upcoming series, is boundaries. I'm going to try to touch a subject on boundaries so you can know where to stop your boundaries. And I touched it briefly in prior videos, but I'm going to talk about boundaries on how you know how to set up boundaries for people and what to do that people would not input setting their thoughts or project their energy onto you that cause you. So to summarize this video, I know I touched a lot of topics today, and a lot of things that I talk about is that, one, you have to be true to yourself. Two, when you're working with somebody, whether it's a vendor, a planner, whoever they are, make sure that those people, I should say, are giving the things that you need to get your events and things done in the time that you need. If you start to see those red flags from the beginning, run. And same thing with my vendors. If you have a client who's are already, you haven't even signed a contract and they're actually demanding and being certain things and doing certain things, tell that client, thank you for your service. I'd rather you go to another client. But don't take on something when you know it's wrong, but because you see the money and you end up doing in something else. And what that will do, that will cause a lot of damage to your brand. That will cause you a lot of stress. That will cause you a lot of headache. Sometimes you have to let certain money go for your peace of mind, for your sanity. But once again, thank you for watching. My name is Linda Gunner, and you have an amazing day. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you, and have a great day.